here, I am doing twin flame, high vibe soul connection, and spiritual awakening journeys into discovering your highest self, coming back home to your soul. For those of you on a spiritual awakening journey, twin flame journey, healing journey, divine feminines, I have a lot of messages for you today. I know it's been a really long time since I've come on here and done a reading. And that is because my whole life turned upside down last week when my water wasn't running. I know it sounds silly, but it really caused a lot of chaos and stress. And now I'm getting back online, spiritually speaking, vibrationally speaking. If you guys don't follow me on Facebook, I'm on Facebook under Lindsay Wells. And I just taught a quantum leaping water manifestation technique. And so I have a lot of messages coming through for divine feminines here. I pulled, I believe, 14 cards. Yes, 14 cards for us divine feminines coming through here. So the first card I pulled is the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Swords upright. So that message coming through here is very strong. It's letting you know really spiritually speaking, divine feminines, to not have one-sided generosity. Be mindful of where you're giving your time and energy to others constantly, but getting nothing in return. And this can go for divine masculines as well. So just take it as it resonates with you on a soul level. Or becoming subservient to someone because they give you the benefit of their wisdom, or making others subservient to you as you know they respect you. Whatever the case, it's not the essence of true generosity. So if you're sharing your wisdom or knowledge with others, it's really a message to make sure you're not being taken advantage of for your good nature, or becoming dependent on or subservient to you or to them. So I took that as reciprocity only, which I've been really feeling coming through strongly for divine feminines. And before my well broke, actually, I was going through a lot of deep inner work and healing, and a lot of ancient techniques came back to me, ancient ways of healing. I also studied and mastered Chinese acupressure, which was amazing for meridian clearing. For those of you who don't know, I'm a shamanic high priestess healer, Reiki and Qigong master, now certified in Chinese acupressure, as well as a magnetic mind, business manifestation, and spiritual mentor. So I guide women empaths and healers and spiritual entrepreneurs to really heal from past setbacks and trauma and thrive in what they love to create. And a lot of advanced chakra opening and clearing, ancient healing came back to me because over the past few weeks I've been diligently doing work on breaking generational curses for the divine feminine and masculine collective as a whole, for the 144,000 chosen ones who are meant to really rise up and take this planet from 3D to 4D to 5D. And so, of course, when you're doing great work, the spiritual attacks will come, but we will always get back up. So I feel like what these cards are telling us right now, divine feminines, is make sure you're receiving back what you give. Make sure you are not over-giving and no one's taking advantage of you. And then for the Eight of Swords up right here, so yeah, the spiritual warfare might be real, but so is your soul and so is your power. No matter how many times you get back up, you fall down, you'll get back up. So the Eight of Swords here upright, you may be feeling spiritually here. It's letting you know not to be restricted. So if you're feeling powerless or feeling trapped in your life or confined to a certain religion or spiritual path, It's all about changing your perception. Change your perception, you'll change your life. You can choose to change your direction whenever you want, if you will it to be so. So the power is in your hands, divine feminines and masculines. If you're feeling like, okay, I'm ready for more, you have the power to achieve that. With the Hermit coming up in reverse here, and then the next card I pulled was the World. So what are these cards trying to give us a message here, divine feminines? The Hermit. My water is running, by the way, starting to clear out. It was actually the water was dumping into the well outside, and thankfully the pipe busted in the well outside, and my home did not flood, but muddy water was being brought back into my home, in my sacred space. I'm speaking to you, and now almost flooded due to the washer room being right beside me. However, intuitively I cut it off, and we are good to go. But yeah, it was a lot to deal with all at once, in the midst of breaking generational curses and doing that spiritual work. On the 5th, a lot of dark energies attempted to attack the divine feminine rising. I don't know if you guys felt that. So if you've been feeling really heavy or having a lot of thoughts and things coming up to be cleared, I've been noticing my subconscious has been telling me, hey, we need to release all judgments, negativity, throughout our lifetime and past lifetimes, once and for all, to fully quantum leap and rise. And so that message has been coming through divine feminine as well, and divine masculine. So the Hermit card in reverse here is letting us know that you may be spending too much time alone, divine feminines, and your spiritual development would benefit if you get involved in activities or groups. So maybe like a meditation class, a Reiki share, tarot reading or circle, or even a yoga class would be helpful right now. Solitary spiritual work is great, but you also need to connect with others. And then I feel like these first 3 cards are letting us know some challenges and things that we've been facing as divine feminines, but once we overcome them and once we shift into this quantum leaping, the world is ours, literally, with the World card upright. Like, whatever you aspire in your heart to achieve, you will achieve it when you believe it fully. 10 out of 10. Clearing any and everything out of the way that's holding me back from within, because as within, so without. So, with the World card coming up upright here, success, achievement, accomplishment, sense of belonging, wholeness, spiritually speaking, it signifies you've come through the karmic lessons you were given and you've learned. You now understand yourself, your path, where and how you fit into this world. And so this is letting you know, become it. Become what you want to attract. The sense of spiritual fulfillment you've longed for. You're very in tune with spirit and new plans are opening up for you. So you may feel compelled to go out into the world and share your knowledge and experience. So definitely share your gifts. Don't allow anything to hold you back any longer, divine feminines. And so you'll be reaching your career goals as long as you believe in yourself and your dreams and follow your intuition to do whatever it takes to up level. And then right after the World card, I pulled the Empress. So very powerful messages coming through, divine feminines. Everything you're going through is taking you exactly where you need to be, where you'll be creating and nurturing that beauty and that femininity back to nature, back to Gaia, back to your true essence, your soul. And it's very important right now that you don't allow the distractions of the 3D to distract you from your intuition, because your intuition is telling you something and you need to slow down and take the time to listen to it. Your instincts will be on point, divine feminines. It's a good time to start or continue down a spiritual path, as you'll find it easy to connect with your higher power and everything's going to flow nicely for you. So nurture your spiritual and creative gifts and connect with Mother Earth. So very powerful messages coming through that You've gone through and mastered these lessons, and now it's time to utilize everything and bring what you've always desired on a heart and soul level into the 3D reality. And so, what messages are also trying to come through from your divine masculine counterpart here? Let's see. With the King of Pentacles right next to the Empress and the Fool upside down here. Let's see here. What messages are trying to come through? So again, there's this connection coming through from your divine masculine counterpart, letting you know to keep bettering yourself, focus on yourself, keep thriving. And this connection is very loyal and faithful and dependable in the 5D, although in the 3D it could be appearing as an illusion that it's not progressing. The more you progress, the message I'm getting, Divine Feminines, is the more that you progress, and the more that you heal yourself, and the more that you go after your dreams and fully love and believe in yourself and accept yourself and release what's no longer serving you, the more your divine masculine counterpart is mirroring you. Whether it appears that way in the 3D or not, it will come into the 3D. It has to come through the 5D first, and then into the physical reality. 5D dimensions and beyond, and then into the 3D reality. So, any divine feminines listening, if you've been feeling confused or down, just know that after many years of focusing on working on yourself, you now have room for something more in your life. All you need to be secure is in place. So now is the time to really expand, Divine Feminines, your horizons, and connect to the spiritual aspects of yourself. Remember that this will enrich your life in ways materialism never could. However, when you reach this level, it will irrevocably flow into your physical reality as well. So the more you pull it to you, Divine Feminine, and the sooner you surrender and trust the process and stop pushing in the physical, the more it will flow into your physical, because it's the duality of yin yang. As I always talk about, the twin flame journey is actually a deep spiritual journey and awakening, going back home to your soul. And it's really simple. When you're in the divine masculine, the yang, and you're pushing, you're actually unintentionally pushing away what you want, because then the yin is automatically pulling away from you. It's your mirror. So then when you go more into your yin energy, Divine Feminines, you start pulling in what you want, and the yang starts pushing towards you. So you pull it in as Divine Feminines. We are powerful, powerful, powerful manifestors. So trust yourself, trust your abilities, go within, and then everything you actually desire will start coming your way effortlessly. But as soon as you push, it'll inevitably pull away. But as soon as you pull it in and you magnetize yourself, magnetic mind, body, soul, it'll start coming in, just like an ocean, just right? So be mindful of your energy and make sure you're going within and utilizing your divine feminine gifts, rather than unintentionally pushing away the life you actually want. So you are the creatrix breaking free from the matrix is the message. Everything you desire will flow to you if you surrender and trust and accept the process and no longer try to push things into place. Trust that they will fall into place. Okay, that was a long message, but hopefully you guys understood it. And so the Fool reverse and the Queen of Wands reverse. Let's see here. If I can get on the right page here. And then we've got some really powerful messages coming through for the Divine Feminine. So these are some messages coming through from your divine masculine counterpart, whether it's a twin flame, a high vibe soulmate, just take it how it resonates with you. And the 5 B's messages are coming through these cards here. So with the full reverse, don't allow yourself to be distracted, divine feminines. Yeah. And if you're seeking new spiritual experiences and you're eager to pass off your old traditions, people around you might be puzzled. And just explore your options and do what feels right for you. Don't care what people think, divine feminines. Again, the more you go into your soul and lose your mind, find your soul, the more you and your divine masculine counterpart will be on the same page. And just be careful and, take your time. Don't rush into anything when it comes to love and career. Think before you act. And don't be afraid to speak up. Yeah, that's a good one coming through there. I've been speaking up so much this past week. More than I ever have. I've really completely unlocked my chakras with ancient shamanic high priestess healing. So divine feminines, don't be afraid to speak up, because again, you're a mirror. You are a mirror. When you're speaking up, when you're healing, you'll notice that so is your divine masculine counterpart, whatever that soul connection may be. It's actually very remarkable. You'll start to pull and they'll start to push, and it'll just flow. It won't be so strained and confusing. It'll just be. So that's ancient Zen knowledge there on a soul level. It just is. It doesn't have to be pushed. It just is. And so completely trusting yourself, your intuition, your heart, and the universe, source God universe, and your guides, and becoming at peace by yourself. Releasing any fear of being alone, any time, any concepts that are of the mind, and just remembering you are timeless and limitless and fearless and free. And you have everything you need already within you. And so with the Queen of Wands, reverse here, and your divine masculine counterparts want you to know that. They want you to know to accept yourself. Accept yourself. In the times that you were going through things and you were defensive or in your ego, you were just trying to protect yourself, divine feminine. So remember to accept yourself, accept your growth, love yourself, and just focus on releasing the emotions so that you can fully ascend, because you are both ascending right now. And know that your divine masculine never actually intended to hurt you. If you are on a twin flame journey and you got hurt or you got left or you got this or that or the other, from a higher perspective, remember that it's all about your soul's growth and learning to love yourself and to be able to be and stand alone, loving yourself and releasing the conditioning. And that's very painful, but it's very rewarding. So the message from your divine masculine counterparts over the past few weeks, and I just hadn't got on here to record, is that they never meant to hurt you, basically, and that you don't really grow unless you go through the pain, so that it shows you what you need to work on. So yeah, it's all about learning to love yourself and care for yourself, because you can't really love anyone else until you know yourself and love yourself and care for yourself first. Okay, so with the Queen of Wands, and once you reach that level, divine feminines, you'll start to hear these messages on your own, which is really amazing. And so if you're not already, you'll start to be able to hear these messages coming through spiritually. So be mindful of who you tell things to on your spiritual journey is what this message is saying. Because some people may mean well, but become overbearing. Take what you can use, but throw the rest away. Remember that your spiritual journey is uniquely yours. That's why I always say, take whatever resonates with you on a heart and soul level. Only you really know who your twin flame is, who your higher vibe soul connections are, who you really are. Don't let anyone else control you on your spiritual journey, divine feminines and masculines, because only you know intuitively what resonates with you and what doesn't. Okay? And so we also have the Ace of Cups upright and the Knight of Swords coming through. And that makes me really excited because I'm getting amazing messages already from these. So the Ace of Cups, though the battle may be hard and long, don't grow weary, warrior, because you're finally figuring out where you belong and everything is starting to come together. And it's going to be better than your mind can imagine. It's going to be better than your mind can even fathom. Just know you're headed in the right direction and everything you lost is returning to you 100-fold on a heart and soul level. You give from your heart and soul, you receive back 100-fold. You give from your heart and soul, you receive back 100-fold. You give from your heart and soul, you receive back 100-fold. So never feel bad for giving love away, even for those who didn't appear in the 3D to appreciate it, because remember, you are love. It's never about how someone treated you or disrespected you. Remember that you are here to be loved. So accept when you allowed yourself to give it away when it wasn't reciprocated, and accept that that happened. Forgive those who didn't, but know that that's just who you are. You give love freely and unconditionally. You love in higher dimensions, and that's okay. But now you've learned and you know to only give it when it's reciprocated. So, accepting who you are and who you came here to be, full of love and compassion, happiness and joy. So Ace of Cups is indicating new beginnings. New beginnings, new relationships, new romance, love, happiness, joy. Socializing, money and career indicates new opportunities coming your way. And you'll be getting recognition for your hard work and be feeling creatively inspired and fulfilled. Good things are coming to you financially, divine feminines and masculines. Just stay the course. Take it day by day. Be consistent. Consistency is key in all of your dreams. And the Ace of Cups is a sign that you'll open your heart to the love the universe is sending you. You should feel a deep connection to spirit when this card appears. You may even find some new spiritual gifts or abilities come your way. Yes, I definitely did. And so if that resonates with you when you're on this reading, please let me know. What's resonating with you? The more you like and comment, the more I'll pick up on your energies and be able to make it more personalized for you as well. So then we also have the Knight of Swords collectively here. And I'm just getting this warrior vibe, this angelic love warrior vibe of come what may, I'm still gonna rise up and slay. So collectively, I feel like we've all been experiencing a lot in this process of up-leveling and shifting and quantum leaping. Cancer season will really bring it out and up, right? All the emotions to process. And so, yeah, Nine of Swords here upright. Big changes are coming and opportunities. So it's letting you know to seize the moment and jump in. Yeah, right here, hero. soldier, going against the flow, a leader, risk taker, forward thinking. So it may seem very risky. Your dreams may not make sense. Mentally, your mind may be trying to battle you. However, deep down, you already know that you came here to forge your own path and be that fearless leader, that hero, that champion. You are the champion. You were writing your own story. You were taking your fucking pen back, divine feminines and masculines, goddesses and gods, queens and kings. Go after your dreams. It speaks to a big change coming, a moment in your life when many elements come together at the right time and place. As the universe hands you an opportunity, thank you, universe, to advance on your path and embrace your destiny. Jump at the chance when it comes. So it's letting you know that no matter what seems to be coming your way, what obstacles, that you are safe and you are loved and you are on the right path. Yeah, and so it's representing ambition, drive, and determination to soldier through no matter what. Whatever it takes. You know what you want to achieve and you're going for it. So keep going, divine feminines and masculines. This card tells you that he or she who dares wins. So be bold, be brave, be daring and courageous. Go after what you want, full throttle, full speed ahead, Godspeed. It can also represent a big change in your career, arrival of some kind. So you may be getting a promotion or an advancement. Like, for example, with me, I'm up-leveling my business. The whole reciprocity thing, I'm no longer accepting less than my worth. I've realized areas where I've been too nice. I've realized that I need to balance and use my soft and fierceness equally. Water and fire, really balance. And so when you do that, you go within and you have that divine balance. Oh my goodness, you're unstoppable. You're unstoppable. So that was a great card to read here. And I pulled these cards a few days ago, actually, on a live. I pulled the first three, and then the other ones started talking to me. So this is like the message of the last week, basically, and some of them that I just spoke on from the Divine Masculines are from like the week before. So I'm summing up the few weeks that I missed here. Things have been going crazy. It's been a lot going on at once. I even had another reading to do, but I put those cards up when I had issues with my well, because I was having people come in my sacred space, and I'm like, oh, let me put all my stuff up so that they're not like touching things and getting their energy all over stuff. And it's been fun, but you know what? We carry on, don't we? So, you guys, what I have next here is the Four of Cups right beside the Hierophant. So this is letting you know to rest and go within. If you're feeling upside down in any way with the Four of Cups in the reverse position right beside the Hierophant, the answer is to go within. Let go of regret. Let go. Surrender. Four of Cups reverse. The end of stagnation, motivation, seizing opportunities. Focus on the positive and have gratitude. No matter what things look like in a 3D, things are progressing quickly in the spiritual realms. It indicates you're ready to break out of the spiritual rut you've been in. You're ready to let go of the remorse, the regrets, the what ifs, the past, and focus on the beauty and positivity that's all around you in the present. So focus on the present. So you begin to live an attitude of gratitude and take a proactive approach to discovering your spiritual path with the Hierophant coming through up right here. I'm like resting, I'm over here yawning. you'll benefit from bringing some sort of ritual or ceremony into your spiritual practice. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, your health routine, exercising daily, or taking vitamin supplements to boost your immune system. Yeah, I need to get more into my health routine. I kind of got out of whack the past week. I need to go outside, walk, and do my yoga. And do that after I get off of here. It's also letting you know that finances are going to be good as well. And so it may represent a counselor or mentor who will provide you with wisdom and guidance, such as like a spiritual or religious advisor. And you may start creating some new traditions or rituals of your own. So, again, go within and listen to your intuition. With the Queen of Swords upright and the Knave of Pentacles in reverse here, Queen of Swords. A lot of powerful divine feminine cards coming through here. So like when I woke up on July 1st, I was like, all about business. I've done all this inner work and preparation and transitioning, like basically the middle of June to end of June, and I'm like, I'm ready to implement it all. And I was doing the damn thing, and then I had all these obstacles come up past week, and now I'm like, all right. Even with the obstacles, I still did my thing, but now I'm going to do my thing even more. So remember, you can use it as intimidation or motivation. Are you going to choose motivation or intimidation? Because you create your own reality. Watch your thoughts and be mindful of your thoughts and your words and your actions and who you surround yourself with, because that becomes your reality. And so whenever I catch my mind trying to play back old negative belief systems or ways, I always do something to uplift my vibration and mindfully correct the old stuff that's not serving me anymore. So be very mindful of your thoughts, your feelings. Your energy is, emotions are energy in motion. Be very mindful of what you're thinking and feeling and speaking over your life. And who else is speaking and feeling and thinking over your life, breaking those generational curses if you've been through a lot of childhood abuse like me or relationship abuse, really tapping in and doing everything you can to keep your vibrations high. It's very important right now to keep your vibrations high. Divine feminines and masculine. So with the Queen of Swords upright, I miss doing these readings. This makes me happy. And whoever listens to these, I appreciate you. And please comment if it helps you and you get some guidance as well. I love it when people let me know, oh my goodness, your positivity keeps me going and you inspire me. It just makes me feel so great when I know I'm doing my purpose and helping guide and heal others. With the Chinese acupressure I learned and mastered, I helped someone clear their liver meridian. And they felt so much better, and it just made my healer's heart happy. I just loved seeing people get amazing results from my work. So please drop in the comments. I always love reading comments and feedback. It's helping guide you in any way. And so with the Queen of Swords upright, being honest and truthful. Oh yeah, my throat chakra is open. I'm not holding back anymore. When I feel disrespected or abused, I speak up. I used to kind of keep quiet, avoid conflict and Cancer, but my Leo rising is like, you know what? No, we're going to fully stand up for ourselves. And that's that. So, yeah, being honest and truthful, protected, independent, chatty, communicative, witty and funny, fair, strong, realistic, open-minded, self-reliant. Oh yeah, that's been coming through a lot as a divine feminine. I just want to be fully self-reliant. whatever it takes to get there. So are you willing to commit to yourself fully, divine feminines? That's what it's going to take. What's so funny is on this twin flame journey, you think it's about healing when you're just getting started. You think it's about, oh, I need to help everyone around me and heal them and help them and blah, blah, blah. But really it's about committing to yourself and healing yourself, and then people around you mirror that. They really do. Not just on a twin flame journey, but if you're in a high vibe soul connection, or if you're in business or in life in general and everything, they're going to mirror what you're doing. So you become what you want to attract. You magnetize it to you. So with the Queen of Swords up right here, don't try to rationalize things too much. Ooh, I can be guilty of that in my mind. Follow your emotions and intuition. Because if you're rationalizing, it's delaying your progress on your spiritual path as your mind wrestles with your heart. So get your mind and heart in alignment. Like I was saying, be mindful. Monitor your thoughts, change your thoughts, raise your vibration. Your emotions and your intuition are just as important as your rational brain. Don't disregard them. You really need to trust your gut, even if your head is telling you otherwise. It can also indicate that personal past struggles have given you wisdom, strength, and compassion that allows you to understand and empathize with others and defend those who cannot defend themselves. Yes, speak up for the voiceless. Speak up for yourself if you were once voiceless. Forgive yourself for an accept that you were blocked back then and now you're not. Right? I was very blocked. I would just sit there and be like, why can't I speak? I had a lot of blocks and traumas and things that I needed to work through, and generational curses to break, and all kinds of stuff from past lives, this life, and very ancient souls. I had a whole lot to work through that I'm still working on daily. So daily, keep your vibrations high and be mindful. And so get out there and use your gifts, talents, and abilities. If you're hiding in the healing closet, get out of the healing closet. And there's so many souls out there who are praying for you, who are seeking you, who need your love and your light, divine feminines and masculine warriors of love and light to help them shift into higher consciousness. That's what we're here for. We're here to awaken within ourselves and then help everyone else shift up to create the 4D into the 5D reality of heaven on earth, and no longer be struggling and suffering, in these lower vibrations. So, who can you help break free today? That's what I'm about to go to. And I hope this has given you some insight onto your path, your spiritual journey, awakening journey, and the Knave of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm getting the notion that right now your divine masculine may be feeling frustrated, impatient, a bit of instability going on, trying to figure out how to get there. And of course, when you're trying to do everything by yourself in the physical reality, it can be difficult, but it doesn't have to be. Remember that. You can rise above it. So just put that effort in if you want your dreams to become a reality. What I just said, basically. You can't sit around waiting for things to fall into your lap. Sometimes on our life journey, the obstacles in our path can seem so insurmountable. We can become pessimistic and apathetic and give up before we've even started. The trick is to take your challenges one at a time, and before you know it, your goals will be within reach. So pace yourself and know that you can transmute anything. You can turn failure into success. You can fail forward. You have the power to say, hey, I'm not going to be the victim anymore. I'm going to be the victor. I'm going to get up. I'm going to do this whether I feel like it or whether I don't. Because though it may be difficult on this journey of spiritual awakening, It's all to make you stronger and to propel you forward into higher and higher vibrations of being. So I really hope this reading resonated with you. And I had one more card come through here that's very important. Again, with the fighting for the life you really want and everything your heart desires, but in a different way, because you're pulling it in versus pushing too hard, having that divine balance of yin and yang. So with the Seven of Swords upright here, be careful and don't allow yourself to be manipulated. You have intuition and a conscience for a reason. Follow your intuition and conscience over any outside influences. Bam! I feel like that's a great way to close this reading. Ascension 77777. Sending you guys infinite love, support, and portals of protection. And again, if you'd like more support in your life or business, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm on Facebook as Lindsay Wells, Lindsey. And I'm also on TikTok as Sassy Cat Goddess. And drop in the comments if this video resonated with you, if it gave you any divine guidance and messages. I'd love to hear feedback, and just like, comment, and share this video so it can reach all those souls going through this difficult spiritual awakening journey that we're all going through collectively, that need to hear the messages, the divine messages. So thank you so much for being on here with me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day and weekend. Happy Small Business Saturday. And I'll be back on here next week with more insight onto the spiritual awakening and twin flame journey. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful weekend, and remember, expect miracles to come your way, because when you believe you can do anything, you will be fearless in pursuit of your dreams. Blessings, many blessings.